and welcome to the series of Knowing Our Districts of Telangana. So this is the second episode in which we are going to cover Adilabad District. Complete information about Adilabad District. Let's see what are we going to cover in this video. So in this video we are going to cover where did Adilabad get its name from, the geography of Adilabad, which includes rivers, different types of temples and other places. Then we are also going to cover tribal festival of Adilabad. We are going to cover the eminent personality of Adilabad who was also mentioned in the Amrit Mahotsavs. And then we are also going to discuss the rearrangement of Adilabad district and hot topics, basically current affairs or has this district been in news. We are going to discuss all this in today's video. So let's get started. First of all, where did Adilabad got its name from? So, before the 10th century, it is mentioned that Adilabad was known as Adilawada. Now, Adilawada means land of auction. And after this, when the Qutub Shahi started ruling, they started calling this place as Adilabad in the Qutub Shahi period. And then finally, under the rule of Muhammad Yusuf Adil, this place was renamed as Adilabad. He was the ruler of Bijapur. So now we know that Adilabad was actually known as Adilawada, and then from Adilawada it was known as Adilabad, and from Adilabad to finally Adilabad. Now let's see who or what are the boundaries of Adilabad. So the biggest or the largest boundary, I may say, of Adilabad is Maharashtra. And then internally Adilabad is also bordered by Nirmal district and Kumaram Bhim Asifabad district. So totally three areas are surrounding Adilabad district. Now let's look into the geography of Adilabad. Few important places such as temples, waterfalls and wildlife sanctuary. So two main temples which are very famous in Adilabad are Nagoba temple, which is famous for Nagoba Jatra, and Sun temple, which is also known as Sri Lakshmi Narayana temple. This temple is situated in Jainad village of Adilabad district. This is also known as Sun temple because during morning time the sun rays directly fall on the feet of the deity. This was built by Pallavas. Next, discussing waterfalls. So, Adilabad is home for 4 major waterfalls, and those are Kuntala waterfalls, Gayatri waterfalls, Pochara waterfalls, and Kankai waterfalls, which is also known as Kanakadurga waterfall. 4 waterfalls. Kuntala waterfall is very famous because it is the largest waterfall in Telangana state. It heights around 147 feet. Then there is also a wildlife sanctuary in Adilabad district which is known as Kaval Wildlife Sanctuary, and this is now famous for its tiger reserve. So we have covered the geography of Adilabad district. Let's go into the rivers of Adilabad district. So Adilabad district is irrigated by 4 major rivers, that is Godavari river, Penganga river, Pranheta river and Varda river. And the tributaries of these rivers also help in irrigating the Adilabad district areas, such as Kadim river, Peddavago and Satnala. Kadim river is again famous for all those 4 waterfalls as it now tribal festival in the Adilabad district. So Adilabad district is the house to second largest tribal festival of India. Second largest tribal festival of India, which is known as Nagoba Jatra. Nagoba basically means serpent lord. Serpent lord. So this festival or this jatra is celebrated for 10 days. And it is celebrated in the nearby month of Jan or Feb. Basically, it is celebrated in Pushya Masam, so around January or February, and it is celebrated by Mesaram clan of Gond tribe. Gond tribe. In this jatra specifically, a ceremony is celebrated which is called as Bheting ceremony. So what does this Bheting ceremony means? Bheting ceremony basically means the new brides of this clan. The new brides of this clan wear white saris and are introduced to the deity or to the god or to the clan god after their marriage in order to be accepted into the clan or into the caste. Hence, this is a very typical different ceremony celebrated in the Nagoba Jatra. Then eminent personality of Adilabad. This personality of Adilabad is Vanala Ellanna. Vanala Ellanna was a social activist. He was a social activist and he was an active member who was fighting against the British and Nizam rule. He was also arrested during this period, and when later on when he was released, he went underground. And after the independence, he was also given the Sarpanch position. In the Sarpanch position, he has fought caste discrimination and he has also promoted cleanliness. Now, let's talk about the rearrangement of Adilabad district. So, before 1905, Adilabad wasn't an independent district. It was a part of independent district. It was a part of Sirpur Tandur district. It was just a taluka under Sirpur Tandur district. But after 1905, in 1905, Adilabad was made an independent district with district headquarters. So from 1905 to 2016, Adilabad was an independent district. And in 2016, as I've mentioned in the previous slide, that reorganization of districts happened. 10 districts were converted into 31 districts. In this conversion, Adilabad district was also divided into 4 districts, which is Adilabad, Nirmal, Mancheryal and Kumaram-Bhim Asifabad. So, erstwhile Adilabad district was divided into 4, which is current day Adilabad, Nirmal, Mancheryal and Kumaram-Bhim Asifabad district. So now you understand how did Adilabad rearrangement happen and how did present day Adilabad come into picture. Now let's talk about the folk dance of Adilabad. So the famous folk dance of Adilabad is known as Gosari dance, which is again performed by the Gond tribe, specifically Rajgonds. Deepavali is the biggest festival for Rajgonds of Adilabad district. As harvest is over and the season is cool and congenial, the Gond, dressed in colorful costumes decorated with ornaments, go to neighboring villages in troops, singing and dancing. Such troops are called as Dandari troop. The Gond people dancing and singing in the Deepavali in groups. These groups are called as Dandari groups. These Dandari groups consist of 20 to 40 members. This dance is performed by mainly men of Rajgond. And each member puts on a turban of peacock feathers, horns of deer, an artificial beard and moustache and goat skin to cover their body. So this was all the information about the folk dance of Adilabad, which is known as Gosari dance, which is done during Deepavali. Now let's talk about the hot topics or current affairs or this district being in news. So recently in around February of 2024, major news or major headlines, news headlines for government projects came for the Adilabad district. And what were those? Let's just discuss that. So, in February 2014, Telangana CM Revanth Reddy laid foundation for developmental projects in Adilabad. First developmental project that he laid foundation for was Roads, Buildings and Martyr Memorial Project. And later on, he has also laid foundation for a tribal welfare residential school for girls, a drinking water treatment plant, and a development works at Indraveli Memorial. He has also allocated money to self-help groups. He has allocated money to local farmers, producer organization, to Keslapur Nagoba Temple development that we have already discussed before, the Nagoba Temple. And he has also distributed documents of 5 lakh aids and house sites to the kins of 15 martyrs in Mutnur village. He has also paid a tribute to the Indraveli martyrs by visiting the memorial and also conducted a puja at Nagoba Temple. So this was all the current affairs news related to this particular district. If you have liked this video and watched it till the end, please do hit a like and share this video with all your friends who are looking for English language content for their Tspsc preparation. Also, please do subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.